Bipolar junction transistor, also known as BJT, is a semiconductor device that was constructed by three-doped semiconductor region which consists of base, collector, and emitter. Have you ever wondered how BJT was invented? So here is the history of BJT. On December 1947, the bipolar point contact transistor was invented by John Baden and Walter Brattain at the Bell Telephone Laboratories under the direction of Shockley. In 1948, the junction version known as bipolar junction transistor was created by William Shockley. This revolution made possible the design and manufacture because of inexpensive and lightweight electronic devices that we use nowadays. There are two types of BJT known as PNP and NPN transistor. A PNP transistor is a semiconductor pieces in which N region is sandwiched between two P regions, while for NPN transistor, the positively charged P regions is sandwiched between two negatively charged N regions. In all days of transistor circuit design, the most common used transistor was bipolar junction transistor. Even after MOSFETs become applicable, the BJT remained the most preferred for digital and analog circuit because of their speed and construction. BJT also can be used as an amplifier such as sound repression, radio transmission, and signal processing.
Now, did you have some idea of BJT? So, in this part, we will show you about theoretical explanation of BJT.
A BJT is a type of transistor that uses both electrons and holes charge carrier. A BJT consists of three layers sandwiched of doped extrinsic semiconductor material. Each layer provides wire connection to a circuit. Transistor is a current gain device which has three terminals. The terminals are collector, base, and emitter. There are three basic configurations of transistor, which is common base, common collector, and common emitter.
As we mentioned before, BJT can work as an amplifier, which is common base, common emitter, and common collector. In this video, we will only focus on common base configuration. So here is more explanation about common base configuration.
This configuration is more complex than the other two. The signal source and the load are shared the base of transistor as common connection point. Therefore, it is called the common base configuration. For this type of configuration, the current gain is equal or less than to unity. It is called as non-inverting amplifier circuit. Due to the high voltage gain, this configuration circuit is difficult. The common base circuit is mainly used in single-stage amplifier circuit such as microphone preamplifier and radio frequency amplifier. In previous part, we already discussed about theoretical. Now, we will explain about result analysis that we got from common base configuration. This is a typical common base configuration, and this is DC equivalent circuit. In DC analysis, we have to find some parameters, which is emitter current and conducting diode. The table below is a comparison of emitter current value between simulation and calculated. The value is slightly different, which the most accurate value is the calculated value because it is based on theoretical. For the AC equivalent circuit, we redraw the schematic using the BJT small signal model, where capacitors are considered short circuit, then AC and DC supplies are connected to ground. In AC analysis, we have to find some parameters which is input impedance, input voltage, output voltage and voltage gain. This is a waveform and the voltage gain of common base configuration from simulation when the frequency is 1 MHz. This is a bot plot of common base configuration from simulation when the frequency is 1 kHz and dB is equal to 4.429 dB. So now we can conclude about common base configuration of bipolar junction transistor.